Oh, wow.
Already almost there, huh? And to give you a better job than what you walked in there for.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? Jesse here at the Beardbrand Barbershop in Austin, Texas with my friend Eric. He's got some job interviews, so let's clean them up today. Eric, man, what's the plan today?
Well, long hair mullet was fun while it lasted, but I still like the long hair, and I like to get it tapered. So employment where I'm headed, I'm gonna have to wear PPE, safety equipment, so can't be having that hair in the back too much.
So what's the plan? Keep like this general slick back, but have it cleaned up on the sides and back? How short do you want to go on the sides and back?
Oh man, I didn't even think about that. Probably like half its length at the moment.
Okay. So you want a little bit of flow? You want some length in there?
Yeah, a little bit
okay,
of flow.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then we'll keep some of the curls.
The beard, I need it about half its length as well.
Half its length as well. Cool, man. We'll probably shape it up to the face, pretty close to the face. Make sure it's a good blend here. You're way out west, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're
about like 5 hours to get here.
You're far away from a lot of stuff. You said it's like an hour to your HEB or something like that.
Closest HEB is about 2 hours.
2 hours.
Closest
man.
gas station is about an hour and a half.
Oh my.
The opposite direction.
Yeah.
Getting Amazon packages is a nightmare. Right. Thankfully, the closest town is my hometown, so I can have them sent to my parents' place.
Okay. Cool, man.
But then I get the argument of like, what do you buy and what do you spend? And you know, a full-grown man still getting yelled at by my parents.
So I'm just combing his hair, wetting it down because the curls were a little tangled. But I have it organized enough to where I can mow this back part down and then just build the taper from there. Since we're keeping a lot of this length and this flow, clean up off the ears, nice taper, layered shape in there. The curls are gonna do a lot of that work of making that flow look nice. So. Right now I'm just debulking them mostly because we're going a lot shorter than this, you know, so I'm just taking all this because the back of the head's gonna be pretty cleaned up. More of that flow is just gonna come around on the sides. So right now debulking so I can even start, you know, a lot of this work. And he said he, you know, half of it off, so I don't think we're gonna be really taking a lot of guards or doing much fading besides maybe the back of the head. So we're really going for a nice cleanup, but a nice middle of the road, not mowing anything down with a tube. When's the last time you got a haircut? Was it the last time you were in here? Or?
Yeah, actually.
Wow. How many months ago was that, man? A long
back
time
in
ago.
November, Veterans Day, I believe.
So see, we've just had that taper in there, so we have all this length that needs to be shaped up and tapered into the head since we're not doing the mullet. I might do something like a low 3 all around and then build the taper up from there. That might be the nicest way to make this haircut look really clean.
I studied agribusiness with animal science and focused in range and wildlife management. During school, I did a lot of what's called controlled burns. So that, with the state catching on fire here recently, it's people like in our job field are vital for local landowners to know the benefit of doing controlled burns and not just the ecological benefits, but the financial benefits. So hopefully my future employment that will, I'll be able to do that full time versus volunteer.
Sectioning off the hair, and just for the simple fact it'll make it easier on me. Instead of having to push this out of the way. Because yeah, it's gonna come off anyways. I'll leave it hanging and cut it off, but it's got so much hair. It's better to break it up into sections. Right now it's just clip over comb. Kind of like I do a lot of my haircuts. With the curls, it makes it easier. Since we're doing a taper, if we're doing more of like just any longer or maybe less of a clean cut, I'd probably just use my scissors and work through all these sections. But it's right here in the ballpark of short and long. like a nice business taper. We can clipper over comb this. A lot of people want to treat curls with super extra care, which they should be taken care of that way in terms of like not getting lost in the haircut. But once you understand the structure of the haircut, what he wants and how the process of this goes, as long as you get the same shape built into the haircut, whether it's scissors or clipper over comb, it'll be fine.
For the longest time, I just got a medium fade and kept it no longer than 2 inches up top. That was my haircut for like 10 years. So for the past 3 to 4 is the first time I've ever let it grow out. I tried going for the mullet phase like everyone else did during lockdown, but it was just one of those things that professionally wasn't as good looking as I thought. But being at a ranch, I don't really have that much public interaction, so I just let it grow as much as I could. But now it's time for the change, and so that means time for a change in haircut too.
And what made you want to not go back to like a tight fade? What made you want to kind of keep that medium length?
I guess it's because I was forced to have that haircut for so long.
Okay.
That I just wanted to like be rebellious, but also see what potential my hair has, growing.
Because you're a vet, right?
Yes.
So we see that a lot in here. I was on the force for 10 years, 20 years. I was in the Army for 20, 30 years. You know, I was one time this cop came in, he just wanted to trim. He had this white hair down past his chest, beard even lower.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I was on the force for 20 years, so as soon as I retired, I didn't get a haircut for whatever, and I still don't want a haircut. I just wanted, he came in, so I barely trimmed anything, man. It's funny, how it makes, like, when you get out, man, you want that.
I actually kept cutting my hair the same way after I got out of the Marine Corps. I just let the beard grow. But like I said, volunteer firefighting and then doing the profession that I like, it gets in the way of your helmet and sometimes could be a fire hazard. So
okay.
I have to trim it down.
Kind of cross-checking the clipper over comb work. Since we're gonna kind of have a nice blend between the beard here, I took this 2 and started the blend here, so I'm making sure it blends properly.
Definitely get some silence to it.
Yeah, edging it up, especially when you got this much hair, puts a frame on the haircut to help me build it a little nicer, and it's kind of part of debulking. Like, he's just so much hair hanging past the edge that getting that out of the way just makes it look 10 times better already. Face the mirror here, get this ear outline cleaned up, because that just helps also taper it up from the edge. So the taper into the haircut. If it ends up at slightly higher, that's okay. Just make the haircut look even cleaner, but because it's got a pretty high natural hairline. So I've got a 2 on it already. Just to speed things up just a little bit. So with his hair, with the curls, they go different directions. Got to keep combing it almost after every stroke with the clipper. Yeah, scissor over comb just to get those darker spots out. Definitely get all this hair back here now.
Kind of nervous.
What are you nervous about?
I just haven't seen my haircut like that in so long.
No, man, we're getting there, man.
Whoa. I'm already.
Feel lighter already, huh?
Yeah. I don't think I've seen the side of my hair that short probably since 2019 or 2018, I think.
Hey. And it's like not even that short, you know? It's
it's not.
Pretty medium length, about 2 inches on the side or so. He doesn't part his hair. Do you plan on parting your hair? It doesn't really have a part. You go straight back with it, right?
Yeah, I go straight back.
Okay.
Sometimes it'll, if I'm like wearing a headband or a bandana or something, it'll like part in the middle on its own.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a lot better. Oh yeah.
Right, you don't want to go too short up top, right? You like the length on
yeah,
top.
I like the length.
So we're taking maybe just a ½ inch off the top, just to make sure everything's even. So like all this that's coming off the side here definitely comes off. Take a little more than ½ inch just in terms of fullness and health of the hair. Hair is healthy, but if I take off this ½ inch, you won't really feel the difference. And then I'm gonna take an inch off and he still won't feel the difference because he's got a lot of hair. So a full inch to him right now is nothing.
Like you never took that inch off.
Yeah.
Hair hiding everywhere. Crazy.
Final touches on this hair, which took so long to do, but those curls, man. Gotta work with them, gotta work against them to do a lot of things. Saw some people saying stuff on the last video about curls. They're like, I was like, don't fight the curls. But then they're saying I was blow drying the curls straight. I was like, yeah, he styles his hair a certain way. I blow dried his hair, you know? Like, it's not that crazy. Because for cutting purposes, a lot of that is like trying to straighten out the hair, you know, pulling the hair, getting tension on the hair to make sure all the cuts are even. And then once you let them go, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. And then that's when you put the details on it. Back is too bulky. I've been waiting to come back to this, slimming it down a little more. Just going clipper over comb, being a little more aggressive until I look in the mirror and it's got a better silhouette to it.
Just eyeballing those curls.
Yeah, taking some of the focus, especially right here in the temple area. That's how I like to smooth out the haircut with the curls like this. He said half off, which compared to what he's got now, it's pretty slim beard. Tapered to his face, not much length at it at all. Not much length on it at all. Blended into the haircut, just really sharpen it up.
You don't trim anything off your beard at home?
Sometimes if it gets too bushy, like going out, which it does, I got a little brush, I'll brush it out and I'll try to even it up as much as I can.
We're taking the mustache off the lip as well, or?
Yes, please.
Okay, cool. Really just making sure that liner underneath is clean. In case he wants to do at home stuff, but then making sure I'm shorting it, making sure I'm high, like, you know, he wants some out of the beard off, so.
Wow.
Man, appreciate that reaction,
Yeah.
man.
Wow, that is completely different.
Still got a lot of cleaning up to do. I'm in here with my 1.5. It's probably going to be the shortest I'm going. this really was, and also when I'm looking underneath this so much, I'm taking his beard the shortest without taking it to his face. We want shape. Just a little too much bulk up front, but just slightly slim it down.
You nervous?
Yeah.
Nice seeing it, man.
I mean, I saw it, but
Nothing to be
it's still
nervous
like,
about.
well,
Now I'm cross-checking the top. There's some other details I wanted to get back into as I saw the haircut kind of sit for a minute, let it rest. Right side's a little more curly than the left side. That's okay. Then you back, we'll get some razor around the beard, man. I'm gonna run a little bit of a utility balm in your hair. Just to moisturize it and...
Why the utility balm in the hair?
Utility balm is really good for curls because it just adds a little moisture. You don't need to add, if you want it adds slight hold, but again, like there's no point adding hold to this. You just want something to support those curls rather than force the curls.
You gotta tell me a little bit about that shirt.
I was about to say, get the shirt, man. New Beardbrand barbershop shirts, designed by me. Just kidding, Bob did it. Graphic designer in his past life. Didn't really work out for him. I wouldn't really say barbering's working out for him, but just getting a little bit around the arch, using some razor and get the peach fuzz out there, make all the lines a little more defined. Let's see now, which one do you like better? You like smell that one? Or you like this one?
I like that first one.
First one? Cool.
Dude, you're a trooper, man. And putting your hair, getting those tangles.
You know, you should use, if you have like a boar bristle brush, get him a boar bristle brush would be good for his hair instead of like a wire brush. It just brushes the hair while organizing the hair at the same time with the finer teeth like that. So that's why I definitely prefer using a brush like that on hair like this. How's it feel, Eric?
Well, my head feels a lot lighter. Wow.
So, you know, we kept the length, and of course you got curls, you got texture, so we're able to organize it, kind of keep it pushed back, kind of keep a nice silhouette, a little bit taller in the front.
And I haven't seen it this short in years. Wow.
I wanted to show you the Tea Tree Utility Balm today. It smells amazing. Get it going good here. Get down to the skin underneath. That's about it. It's pretty sweet. So yeah, check it out. Tea tree utility balm.